Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're here at Middleton Ford, Middleton Motorsport. We're starting off our day this morning, walking around. We got a lot of fun things we're going to show you. You may have clicked on the last video, saw Chuck's back. What do we got going here? Let's see. What is going on here?
Oh, we got fuel. This is my race fuel for the.
Oh, race fuel. Really? Oh no. Maybe we shouldn't be here right now. Okay, sorry Chuck. We'll be back later. We're definitely going to ask you what's going on about this.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe not. Wow, that was awkward. Okay. Drew, hey, Will. What's up, Andrew?
What's going on?
How's it going?
Yeah.
Ready for a busy day?
Yeah.
Cool,
Ready to roll.
cool. Let's go. Okay, we're venturing back into the shop here. This is where we're, we talked a little bit about it. We're starting up at Middleton Motorsports. We're using part of the Middleton Ford shop here. As I think about where we're going, Chuck and I talk about where we're going with Middleton Motorsports. Our vision is to have our own shop. We don't have our own shop just yet, so it's much more cluttered than I would ever want. That doesn't take away from the quality of the work we're doing, but it's just, we're evolving. As we grow, we'll grow with it. Walking through here, this is both a Ford dealership as well as our Middleton Motorsports. So you'll see some really cool Ford trucks and cars and coming through, which is our advantage, especially on our GT500s and 5.0s and the Broncos or the F-150s. We have a variety of cars. We have this cool E36 that just came in. Who knows if we do a build on that at some point with the owner. We got the 350 we talked about, which we'll talk about in another video. But this really kind of gives me anxiety seeing these cars apart like this. This has a blown engine that it happens, especially when you drive these cars as intended, not intending to blow the engine, of course. We saw this the other day, I think, in Chuck's vlog. This is what we're nicknaming Stars and Stripes. It is a GT500 2020. This guy we've also met up at the track. He's a friend of ours now. He was very intrigued by what Chuck's doing with the green car, what Matt's doing with his blue car from a Times at Road America. Again, this gives me anxiety with how messy it is, but we're operating with what we have. Matt, he's our tech and he does a phenomenal job. He's very particular about his work. He'll take you through the details. I don't know all the details. We've developed and tested these packages with Chuck and with Matt, with myself, with other drivers that we have here. And we know that they can go through the gauntlet at Road America with quality and you can beat the heck out of it. This is an 850 package. There's power enhancements, there's braking enhancements, there's exhaust, and then suspensions.
How's it going, guys? So we got GT500 up on the rack today, and we just installed some log tube headers. So on these GT500, we've been using the Cook's headers, 2-inch primaries with a 3-inch collector. We go with that 2-inch primary because of the supercharged aspect of these engines. So having the air being forced in, you really want to have something free flowing on the exhaust. So the exhaust really needs to breathe. So the superchargers are really efficient. The 2-inch primary is the way to go. We also have, what we've been doing on the headers too is we've been having them, for the road race builds like these, we've been having them ceramic coated. That really helps the heat under the hood. And it gives the header a nicer look. Obviously when the stainless steel gets hot, it kind of discolors, and sometimes it can get to a point where it gets to a discoloration of where it's kind of a dull kind of coloring, and having that silver finish on it with the ceramic coat keeps them nice looking. So yeah, this car's, I'm just wrapping the header install up right now. So I'm just putting these, putting the under trays back on. When we do the header installs, we got to drop the entire front cradle out with that big tube header. It's really hard to slide them up in there. So this car also is getting a ported supercharger. We're doing some rear suspension modifications to it too. So again, this guy's a road racer, so I'll kind of hit a flashlight on it. So you can see here the grease that's being sprayed all over the underside of this thing, and that's from, we see it really regularly on these cars, specifically the GT500s. Again, these things make big power, a lot of exhaust heat, and the rear end, the differentials run really hot on track, and a lot of heat gets transferred to the axles, and the boots that hold the grease for the joint leak grease. So we actually upgrade the axles to a G-Force Outlaw series. That eliminates that problem. The G-Forces have a different grease. They have a better material that the boot is made out of, and it's a higher temp grease. It's a synthetic grease. So this car is getting axles. It's also going to get toe links. It's going to get upper camber arms, vertical links, differential lockout, and cradle lockout. We're talking about it right now. We're kind of in discussion with him about a race gas tune. So we might see over 900 wheel with this car, and this thing will be an absolute beast on track. Now, Road America, you'll see 175 to 180 mile an hour straightaway speeds, and you should have a lot of fun with it. So we'll have this thing up on the dyno in the next day or two, and we'll see some numbers with it, and we'll get it wrapped up for the guy.
This is a car that came in for a tune. This car is expected to make over 1,200 horsepower to the wheel, which is absolutely insane. If you peek in here at the engine bay, you can see a couple friendly snails on this side and over there on that side. You know Mike. You've met Mike on camera many times.
What's up?
Say hey, Mike. There's a whole host of characters here. Not only myself, but we have Braden behind the camera. We have Danny also behind the camera. You saw Mike. He does a bunch of our instructional videos. We have Chuck. There's Danny right there. He's underneath.
I know where we can.
What is going on here, dude? You got to be careful that, you know, like someone doesn't move
drive
it,
away?
Just drive away, like in all seriousness.
Great.
And look at Mike carrying a saw around. What are you going to cut, Mike? Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on? Making some light brackets. Okay. Dan, you going to grab that saw and bring it underneath?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it all under here.
You're going to do it all under here. The best thing about this truck is you don't have to lift it.
Exactly.
Like and subscribe. We will continue to bring this content. We'll have tons of builds coming. And thanks for watching.